What's up, everybody? It's Stan Grubb for Corner to Corner Wrestling Radio and the Beyond Ringside Radio Network. Hey, join us every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the triple threat of wrestling radio goes live every week, giving you their thoughts and opinions on the world of professional wrestling. Myself, Brian, and Rob, all live, all here for you. And as my good friend Rob would say, from corner to corner and pillar to post, we bring it to you every week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. BeyondRingside.com and ProWrestlingRadio.net.
It's trying to count us down. Hello. Thank you for joining us. It's a SummerSlam Corner to Corner.
See, I was going to do something like, and ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Beyond Ringside Radio.
.com. What's up, everybody?
And I was going to be like, hey guys, it's Corner to Corner.
I liked my intro.
Are we live?
I don't know. I'm alive. Are you alive?
This is my memory.
Are you alive?
Are we alive, though?
I think we're alive.
Are we there or here?
Well, we're here.
We're here.
He's there.
He's there.
But we're here.
is he there? And are we live there?
But if we were there, then we would be here.
No. We're
here.
here and he's there.
Because really, I just need to get this out of the way. Like, holy shit, did y'all not watch Next last night? At the Barclays Center?
Was that at the
Take
Barclays
over
Center?
Brooklyn,
That
too?
was there.
2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Hi, Eddie. Oh, goodness. It's
Yes, folks, the ding-dongs are here.
It's our center.
We are live through BeyondRingside.com, ProWrestlingRadio.net.
For the first time in weeks, we are live, and we got the Master of Ceremonies, Eddie Lane, with us. How you doing, Eddie?
Still working on that. Been a weird weekend. I hate cars.
But the Cars band is great, man. I like the Cars.
Yeah, but Rick Ocasek was really good, too, but he'll never get to do as a lead singer that he deserves. And for some reason, I thought one of you would probably pipe in and say something about Lightning McQueen.
Cars? Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Did you miss us, Eddie?
Like I miss Mono.
Well, you can only miss it once.
Say Monica or Mono?
No, Monica I don't miss. Mono I missed.
You miss Monica. You're a Monica fan.
What was it? A little bit of Monica.
Lou Bega.
All right. This is off the tracks already.
This is
They want to hear wrestling.
To quote Eddie, it's
big
Mystery Science
week
Theater Corner to
of
Corner
wrestling.
edition.
But if we want to do that, I'd break out the Cards Against Humanity, which we'll do on the next Corner to Corner after dark. We'll play a round of them.
That's right. So, NXT TakeOver 2, the Barclays Center.
No, I say we go back to last Saturday. Last Saturday. Last weekend. Last weekend.
Back then.
We got big news out of Japan.
So then we're there and not here.
That's right.
That
For
was
the first
then.
time ever, we are there and not here.
Wait, but that was then, not now.
That's confusing.
But
It actually-
we're talking about then, it is now.
Actually,
Correct.
It could have been next week, but it was possibly last week, which in neither case made it this week.
So out of
Don't
Japan
too soon be
comes
pie face.
out of Japan comes the big news that Kenny Omega, the first North American competitor to ever win the G1 Climax.
And the self-standing shovel.
So, congratulations to the sweeper.
Clean sweep. And pretty awesome to see the Bullet Club continuing to gain in success and stature.
And then let's flash forward to Friday, when the Bullet Club once again
Too sweet me, bro.
takes over the world by Adam Cole becoming the Ring of Honor World
World
Heavyweight Champion.
Dethroning longtime champion.
Yes.
Black Machismo. No.
Crazy long time. No.
478 days.
Crazy long time by today's standards. And, by the way,
Unless you're
very
a
great
WWE
champion.
part-time champion when you take the belt and go home, and then you come back every once in a while.
Right. Or a diva that can't wrestle.
Yeah.
Nikki.
You can
But you got a
look,
record.
but you can't touch.
So, the great week for the Bullet Club. great week for the Bullet Club. Now we'll hit you next. Let's go to next.
NXT 2.
NXT, there it is.
Takeover at the Barclays Center.
Sold out.
Sold out. 15,000, I believe, was the count.
Mm-hmm.
As Dolph Ziggler makes his way to the ring for the challenger role for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Sorry.
Easy for you to say.
I
So we're already showing that the Universal title has higher billing than the World Heavyweight title.
it's a coin flip, I think.
I mean, was what they say on SmackDown, what was the Galactic title taken?
Intergalactic, planetary.
Vince's favorite show title taken?
Right.
Wait.
Favorite show, world champion.
Actually, the Intergalactic title was taken. LXW had that. Thank you, Kevin Brannon.
Who?
LXW. You don't remember him?
No.
And the Galactic title was taken because of Cards Against,
It actually was the League of Extraordinary Wrestlers.
Oh, okay. I think you did tell me about that.
I used to work with them.
While Stan's shaking his head, yes, and he's really going,
No. Oh, God. NXT TakeOver.
NXT?
You had so many awesome matches. Austin Aries versus No Way Jose. Actually, I was kind of impressed with No Way Jose. I don't know.
I wasn't.
Oh, he takes a beating. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that is for sure. And he about passed out in the last chancery both times.
Well, my problem, as I said off the air, was he literally gets his butt handed to him for like 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden gets one of those power moves and flips him up, and then tries to pin him.
That was it.
Let's not sell it at all.
Yeah, but I think it's based off the size and styles. It was to me, it's a mismatch.
But it
to
looked
begin
legit
with.
at the end. It
Yeah.
looked like Austin Aries was truly like, you know what? If you don't want to sell, I'll just choke
I'll
you.
just choke you out. Your lips are turning blue.
He was grabbing for that arm like,
Gentlemen, real quick, since we have the you have the WWE Championship match getting ready to kick off.
Yep.
Who have you predicted? Stan?
I'm going with Dolph.
Rob?
I'm going with Dean Ambrose, and then he's going to go into a thing with Bray Wyatt.
Brian?
I think it'll be Ziggler, and I think it'll be Ziggler and AJ.
I would like to think Ziggler would go over. I would like to think that this would be a Dolph is back type moment. But unfortunately, kind of like Serbia earlier today in men's basketball against Team USA, I think that Dean Ambrose will be playing the role of the gold medal champion.
Very interesting. I think you'll get more out of Ziggler.
It's nice to see somebody actually wearing the belt, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unlike Conor McGregor, Dean Ambrose is actually defending his title.
Oh.
Hey, Conor McGregor successful last night.
Hey, wait. Depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, I don't think he was that successful. I think Nate Diaz actually won that fight.
I think Nate Diaz actually thinks he won that fight, too.
Well, if you remember their first fight, everybody thought Conor McGregor won and Nate Diaz won. So
how did Conor McGregor possibly have won that first fight when he tapped out?
there were people that were saying that they thought that he hadn't won.
Yeah, no.
Look at the tights that Dolph's wearing.
NASA
Don't tread on me tag. The
NASA approved.
Bullet Club looking.
The flag. All right.
That would be cool to see Dolph join the Bullet Club. That'd be all right. Okay, so a glorious debut
Thank you, Duran Duran.
by
See,
Bobby
How does
Roode.
Bobby Roode not come to the ring and just laugh? As everybody's going, glorious! And he's just not going, suckers!
Well, I mean, if you haven't kept up with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano's photo bombs, where they call it the Glorious Bomb, which is some of the most hilarious stuff on Twitter. I love that.
That was actually a good match, though.
Yeah.
There wasn't a really bad match last night on NXT.
I don't think there was a match below a 4 out of a 5-star. They didn't quite raise to 5.
I mean, I don't know if the guy in there with Bobby Roode was to the Bobby Roode's caliber.
True.
I mean, I think they could have put Bobby Roode against somebody a better caliber, like better. Not saying he doesn't have talent. I'm just saying, just different character level, I guess.
I didn't really get, and I loved her finish, but I didn't understand why they had her in the predicament she was Ember Moon, her debut. I mean, Billie Kay really was dominant a good portion of that match, and then Ember Moon pulls out this corkscrew stunner that I've never seen
that
before.
Was called?
That was amazing.
That was called Vince booking just to make him happy. Triple H booked it just like Vince would, to make him happy.
Because, I mean,
Hey, we're going to have this person lose the entire match, then the last 5 seconds, bam!
Again, I think it goes back to like it goes back to a common
just gets
theme.
dumped on his butt.
They had like bigger wrestlers against smaller opponents, and the only way you could get them to the smallers over is to come up with some craziness like that.
I mean, not that Billie Kay is a overpowering presence in the ring, but she definitely spent most of the time in the offensive position, and I didn't understand that because Ember Moon is supposed to be one of their big promoted characters, one of their supernatural kind of things, complete with the red eyes. So I just didn't really buy in. But it wasn't a bad match by any stretch. It was a good debut for her.
Somebody had to use the red contacts that Kane's not wearing.
They were scary looking too. I have to agree with Mabo. I heard him earlier talking about how Ember Moon needs to wait for the camera and not put herself to the camera. She needs to let the camera come to her. Because you could tell that she was looking around for that look, at the end of the match where you see the eyes and everything. I agree with them on that. Not that I agree with Mabo on a whole lot of stuff, but
I mean, you see that anywhere. Like when you go to a WWE live event, you can tell the wrestlers that work the camera.
Yeah.
Even if the camera's not there.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I mean, I think when you look at a character like Ember Rose, Athena Reese, is that her last name? Eddie?
Didn't look.
Okay, well, anyway, what she was before,
don't care.
what she was before she got to WWE, I mean, she just may not have had much experience in front of a camera.
Yeah, I think that's probably...
I mean, and that's where you break up the new age of wrestlers versus the ones that, would go anywhere. It was just, they didn't work the camera, they worked the crowd. Now the wrestlers work the camera and not the crowd.
Now, here's a question, because I think we all enjoyed the Revival versus Gargano and Ciampa.
You mean the new age Iron and Tully?
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. And Triple H himself compares them to them very, very often. Do you think it would have been better to have Ciampa and Gargano win last night?
No.
No?
I think
their tag team doesn't have sustainability.
Right, because I think they're pushing for the two of them to feud.
Okay.
After the cruiserweight bout, and then even at the end of the match, you almost were waiting for Tommaso to just destroy him.
Yeah, I got that.
So I think, to me, that storyline will play out. And I think with them, the Legend of the Revival, now you can carry them to the main roster and bring them in as this,
kind of like
this great
Kevin Owens did.
Right, undefeatable team.
Yep.
So,
like what they could have done with the Ascension if they were smart. But, hey.
Instead of bringing in this, oh my gosh, Road Warrior type tag team and just punk them out on the first day.
We're better than the Dudleys. We're better than the Road Warriors. And we're going to lose to everybody.
Yeah. But
absolutely everybody.
Well, I guess the Monkeys were busy that week for them to come
out. That would have been great. That's the way to punk them out. Monkey Man!
Can I have some of your beer, man?
Brian's just mad because he got punked out by the man.
I didn't get punked. You two got punked out because y'all came.
Oh, no, we got carny.
Monkey Mania.
Oh, no, we got carny.
You didn't get carny.
We got took. We got carny.
What I'm telling y'all is y'all are the third tag team that they've ever beaten. And your manager had to leave you high and dry because I just couldn't put up with it no more.
Got cussed out by the Monkeys.
I couldn't put up with it no more.
So Brian can go down in history by being bitten on the butt by the Bushwhackers and cussed out by the Monkeys.
Take that. Bullet Club shirt.
Oh, I'll take it. But I didn't care.
Can you get a picture? Go to hell.
So I want y'all to think about this.
Okay.
I want y'all to think about it. The Monkeys.
Monkey Mania.
They beat that team from Los Angeles that entered the Crockett Cup or whatever. I don't remember their name. One and done type thing.
They're not going to remember our names.
They beat the Midnight Express, and then they beat Rob and Stan.
Yeah, well.
Congratulations.
Can you think of a more legendary tag team to finally do the job to? I mean, come on.
But hey.
So in the Hall of Fame, y'all's name's in it. Rob and Stan.
That's right.
Number 3,
That's
Rob
right.
and Stan.
We're there.
Fine.
Our legacy lives on.
We drank enough beverages to...
Yeah, we joined the Monkeys.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I didn't pay them, and I still got their beer.
What you don't understand is we're now Rob and Stan Mulkey. They're adopted sons.
So next year, Fan Fest... Peace out, bro.
I'm going drinking with the Monkeys.
That'll be the new game in Charlotte. Drinking with the Mulkeys.
Welcome to another edition of Drinking with the Mulkeys.
We'll be a strong
We should change the name tonight.
Drinking with the Mulkeys.
What do you think, Eddie?
Eddie's like, who are these idiots?
I'm actually digging that.
I am too. I mean,
I'm actually
here next year.
Dude, I'm actually digging that.
Like, we could do it on YouTube. That could be the corner to corner on YouTube. We could be sitting out. We could get like smoking jackets, right? Get some little Cavassier and some cigars and just sitting around. Hey,
You can do
we're
your
drinking with the Mulkeys. They're in such high demand they couldn't be here this week.
That's right.
They'll be like Eva Marie. We'll just come up with some reason they can't be there, and finally we'll get them on set.
Which, of course, you mentioned Eva Marie.
Why'd you?
No.
But we don't
have to because you still got other matches on NXT. Big matches that you didn't even touch on.
That I didn't touch on.
So I think
Asuka versus
Bayley.
Two. The first time, I couldn't understand why they would just destroy Bayley. Then, of course, as you watch Asuka more and more between now and then,
Right.
you get to this understanding that Asuka is a very dominant force.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bayley comes out, and I fully believe that Bayley was gonna go heel last night.
And Rob, didn't you think that as well?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it.
And she didn't.
There's a couple times where she kept getting hit. She kept getting hit in the face, and she just had that look like, hit me one more time. Like that one time, like right at the end, where like Asuka smacks her in the face, Bayley just spins around, just slaps a taste right out of her mouth, and then takes the pin.
Yeah, it was almost like we were getting ready to see Hulkamania 2, Bayley Mania. That's all you needed was to get her to get smacked, give that look, and be like, "You."
A whole new brand of shirts. I'm a slapper.
Hey, I came up with that. That's my idea. Yet again, I'm getting ripped off.
And yet again,
Really?
there would be Stan,
Et
the
tu,
grown
Brute?
man, sitting there with I'm a hugger shirt.
Et tu, Brute. We would be remiss if we did not talk about the awesome main event of TakeOver last night with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe.
But, I mean, now looking at the finish, it kind of was writing on the wall when Shinsuke Nakamura had a 35-minute intro, and Joe got half his music played, barely got to the ring, and they're like, ding, ding! We gotta go!
Plus the guy with the fiddle,
How awesome
they gave
was
him
that?
a prop.
That violin thing was awesome.
I'm going, this has got Triple H written all over, because how many times has he had a band bring him to the ring? Out of all the different pay-per-views, who gets the most band brought to the ring? It's Triple H. I guess when you got Vince's credit card.
Yeah, that's right.
For me, though, that match, I think they stole some from the Cruiserweight tournament because Joe was, like, dead set on reversing everything. Mm-hmm. Like, Nakamura didn't get so many moves. And Joe was constantly reversing moves. So.
And then, for those keeping up at home, Ambrose and Ziggler going back and forth. Nobody really staying in the dominant role here. Ambrose just did his elbow from the top rope. Ziggler kicking out at 2.
And if you'd like to follow along, you can tweet at hashtag corner to corner rules.
And Ambrose is doing the new wave pelvis thrust.
Does he think he's ravishing Rick Rude?
Maybe. It's hard to say with Ambrose.
Remember, Ziggler's known for doing that too.
Did he just...
He's mocking Dolph.
He just hit him in the nuts.
In front of the ref.
Right in front of the nurse. Doctor.
Wolfman's got nards. He does have nards.
But I will go on record right now saying that they've missed a prime opportunity to debut Samoa Joe.
Well, it's
not over yet.
We can cross fingers.
But, I mean, it would make no sense to bring him out unless you want him to go right into a program with Brock. To me, it would be a better setup, like I said earlier. You have him come out and lay waste to either Miz or Apollo Crews or Reigns and Rusev.
Oh,
so super kick! You're also saying that now your world title is lower than the U.S. Championship. Because the U.S. title hasn't been defended yet.
I mean, Vince is still in love with Roman Reigns. Clearly.
And this is SmackDown, so it's still
the show Vince likes is Raw, so it's going to be in that position.
So is this the new TV title?
Cool. Well, at least we know the matches go at least 10 minutes.
Kind of like Stan.
Like a racehorse, quick out of the gates, but
that would be one for all you playing at home.
We got to catch up because last couple weeks we ain't done it. Just like Stan.
That would be two.
SummerSlam, the drinking game. I hate corner to corner. This guy's never stopped.
There's a lot of corner to corner people that have gone to work on Monday going, how do I not have a headache?
Mondays suck. Here it comes. Super Kick Party. Nope.
Super Miss.
Oh, what a slap. He said nope.
So, how bad do we think Joe is messed up?
That shot he took, the first Kinshasa. There we go.
Say it again.
Kinshasa.
Say it again.
Kinshasa!
Mufasa!
I was waiting on that.
The first shot he took legitimately looked like it broke his jaw. And then he's grabbing for his mouth. He's, like Brian said earlier, he was grabbing, trying to, figure something out, I guess. And then the second one he took looked even worse. There's not been a report about it yet, so maybe he's okay. I hope he is, but from all intents and purposes, it looked like Samoa Joe suffered a broken jaw last night. Hey, he couldn't close his mouth. His mouth didn't close the whole time.
Elbow in the mat.
He did become a mouth breather there at the end. I think it probably might have knocked a tooth down or something, because it immediately looks like he is cramming his fingers down his throat to pull something out.
Or to try to make himself puke it out.
Yeah, so that was the first one was truly one of those times where you're like, oh, my stomach just curled.
Well, and I was telling you guys earlier, they spent so much time beating the crap out of Nakamura. Just Samoa Joe throwing him all over the ring, just brutalizing him, that you really didn't expect the finish to come the way it did. And even then, it still seemed like they were trying to portray Nakamura as the underdog.
Well, I think so. I think that's why he got the one. He got the one off, and then he had to go back and get the second one to totally finish him.
Tajiri missed on you.
For those not keeping track, Rob's
now playing Stand Slam all by himself.
Rob played nice. Could have had 4, 5, and 6 on that one comment, but
what are you drinking tonight? On the next
Corner to Corner brought to you by AA.
That's funny. All right, so we also would be remiss if we did not talk about last week's Cruiserweight Classic.
Cruiserweight Classic.
What classic?
Cruiserweight.
A cruiserweight?
Wait. Huh?
Yeah, I can't.
Was it then or is it now?
It's
CW.
Air responsibility.
C? That's a lot closer to C.
2?
C.
Yes, it is.
It's Air responsibility report to news, people.
Brian's getting testy.
Doctor.
You would know
He suffers.
testes, wouldn't you?
He knows about the ring post-itis. Do you suffer from ring post-itis?
So, for the record, and speaking of bright and shining moments in the world of wrestling and sports entertainment.
Oh, dirty deeds!
Hey, Eddie's talking here.
Sorry, Eddie.
So, when you're not telling the truth on a situation, there you go, 5 heel wins in a row.
Damn. Well, is Dolph a heel? Is
no,
Tina heel?
Ambrose heeled out on Dolph the entire freaking promo.
Yeah.
You're not going to live up to expectations. You're going to come up short once again. It's like, really? That's the best y'all could do on that? You heard me the other night.
What are they going to say? There's nothing else for them to say, though.
Yes, there is.
No, there's
They
not.
could just be smartasses toward each other. That'd be perfectly beautiful.
That would have been dumb.
By the way,
It
Stan.
needs to go black. It needs to go black and then just have
Bray Wyatt.
the Bray Wyatt music.
Is he on tonight?
No, he's not. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Next time.
You were saying, Eddie?
Yeah, easy. When you're not telling the truth on a situation, that would be called you're lying, right?
Ask Donald Trump.
Hey, we're not going there.
Stop, Hillary.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, Hillary. You want to keep that one up? We can go tit for tat on that one. Unfortunately, she has none.
Drinking like a champ here shortly.
Yeah.
So, Stan, when you're not telling the truth, do you lie a little or do you lie a lochty?
Locked.
Man, there's one person whose career's gone down the tubes.
They were holding me up at gunpoint.
It was straight down the crapper. We left that in the men's room.
All right, so where's last week?
I don't know. Where's last week?
By the way, before we go to break, I want to throw this one out. The closing ceremonies in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for the Olympics, they are continuing on. They have just taken the Olympic flag out of the arena, and they're doing the transition where they are starting to do the promo fluff piece for Tokyo, Japan. I've got to sit back. Before we go to break, I want to ask y'all a question. Based on what you've seen and heard, with the exception of the crap with Lochte.
Lochte.
Yeah, really. How do you feel Rio's done as a host city?
I would
lackluster.
I have no problem with what they've done. I'm more impressed with some of the athletes and what they've done, as far as like Bolt hearing the national anthem, stopping a press conference and standing at attention.
Yep.
And then you have the military guy who is sprinting, getting ready to pole vault. Here's the national anthem, stops, puts the pole down, and comes to attention and finds the flag.
Yep.
That's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's what impresses me more. I guess the caliber athlete this go around. I mean, have we ever seen so many records fall?
I mean, the United States is just taking it.
Oh, they destroyed them. 50 medals, I think, to the next person or
And
next team.
The United States also had the woman who was in the shooting competition
6 times.
She becomes the first Olympian ever to medal on 6 continents.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 6
and
times
basically
in a row.
gets
Michael
ignored.
Phelps breaks a 1,200-year-old record.
The American that won the gold medal for women's wrestling.
Yep.
The swimming, the female that tied for first in swimming.
Also, the woman who won back-to-back golds in judo.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ledecky, who could stopped and asked for directions on her 800 meter and still won.
I still think the best one's Usain Bolt looking behind him, smiling at people.
Yeah, in that prelim, I saw that one. Also, don't forget the young lady who Jurgensen, who won the women's triathlon yesterday.
The gymnastics team.
Mm-hmm.
All golds.
Yeah. I mean, normally you would talk about the men's basketball team,
Women's basketball team, and their dominance.
Yeah.
But the men's basketball team's an after story. Usually,
they're after
the dream team or whatever, and it's they're still
What
playing.
the hell did Naomi do to
You
herself?
didn't see this on Thursday?
Yeah, it was on Thursday.
That's what Sasha refused to wear.
I mean, that's kind of Jeff Hardy-esque right there.
Yeah, this year's Olympics were phenomenal for the U.S.
I mean, but in typical U.S. fashion, we're going to be, in U.S. media, we're going to be overshadowed by the greatness of the United States. Their team is going to be overshadowed by Lochte and his idiocy. It's that's just the way it's going to be. They're going to remember that when they think about the Rio Olympics. They're going to talk about the green water, the Rio Olympics.
I did like the volleyball pit. I thought that was a cool little setup.
Ooh, what about the women's beach volleyball team going out in the semis?
Mm-hmm.
And haven't they won how many golds?
Okay, that's not the same team. Remember, this is actually an amalgamation of 2 different teams because Kerry Walsh-Jennings, of course, came back. April Ross.
That happens to me all the time when I see Carmella. It's okay, buddy.
Why? Let me ask you something. Why is this match on here and not the Dudleys versus Neville and Zayn?
Or Cesaro and Sheamus, yeah.
Cesaro and Sheamus, when you made a big deal that is now a best of 7.
I don't know why,
What?
but for the past
Sheamus Cesaro should have been on the pay-per-view, and this crap should have been on the pre-show.
Correct.
For the past week, Carmella's theme's been in my head. I don't know why, but it has.
And for the last couple of weeks, Becky Lynch has been in my head. Why? I know why.
And at that,
ding,
we're
ding,
gonna
ding,
take
ding.
our first break in the
Carmella's song's been in his head, but his poster's been
All
on the
right,
wall.
so I think we should take a vote real quick.
Yes.
Corner to corner late night will now become Drinking with the Monkeys.
Drinking with the Monkeys.
There it is.
I think we've got it.
You hold that comment for Drinking with the Monkeys.
And folks, we will be right back on
That's
BeyondRingside.com,
what Stan said.
ProWrestlingRadio.net, Corner to Corner, live during SummerSlam. Stick with us.
What's up, everybody? It's Stan Grubb for Corner to Corner Wrestling Radio and the Beyond Ringside Radio Network. Hey, join us every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the triple threat of wrestling radio goes live every week, giving you their thoughts and opinions on the world of professional wrestling. Myself, Brian, and Rob, all live, all here for you. And as my good friend Rob would say, from corner to corner and pillar to post, we bring it to you every week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. BeyondRingside.com and ProWrestlingRadio.net.
Sunday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern here on BeyondRingside.com. Join us for the Midnight Black Mass. Myself, the Reverend Dan Wilson, brings you the dark gospel of professional wrestling, uncensored, unedited, uncut, and not for the faint of heart. You can find out more about us at youtube.com/pottyhumor or subscribe at Potty Humor on iTunes and Stitcher today.
The To Be Determined Show live Wednesday nights, 9 Central Standard Time. Join myself, the Oracle of Ominous, the Wicked Nemesis, the Grand Design, Clyde Braddock, and the Magic City Monroe, Fast Eddie Lane, as we take you to the edge of uncensored. Yes, we go uncensored, so make sure you have your earmuffs. Ask your parents, for those of you that are a little young, maybe under 18, but make sure if you have any heart conditions or any mental defects, please listen, because they may take effect right here live every Wednesday night, 9 Central Standard Time. Beyond Ringside Radio Network, BeyondRingside.com.
Howdy, friends. This is the Magic City Motormouth, Fast Eddie Lane, with your invitation to join yours truly, along with Mark Mabo Bowman and the Oracle of Ominous, the Wicked Nemesis, every Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific, for Beyond Ringside Live. Wrestling, mixed martial arts, sports talk, and a whole lot more. Keep your eyes open on BeyondRingside.com for all of the upcoming show information, and of course, catch us on social media as well. Until then, we'll see you this Sunday, 6:30 Eastern, for Beyond Ringside Live on the Beyond Ringside Radio Network.
Welcome back to the SummerSlam edition of Corner to Corner Wrestling Radio, right here on Beyond Ringside. What's going on, everybody? Stan Grubb, Brian Taylor, Rob Hefner, and of course, the one, the only, Fast Eddie Lee.
So, how many people on the show right now have family members present in the same room?
I do. My wife.
That's
My daughter's down the hallway.
Not me.
Stressing that point.
And his dogs have ears.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one who let loose with the fecal reference during the first 3 minutes of the show, and you got family in the same room?
Yeah, but they're used to that. That's okay.
And they were in the same room at the time.
So I guess...
What is that?
Twerking on Natalia.
Okay, so basically we've just gone from SummerSlam to Summerfest to Slutty Slime back to SummerSlam eventually, right?
I think we are now, after that move, drinking with the Malkies.
It's Team Diva versus Team Jammies.
It's not 10 o'clock Central yet.
I mean, they all look like they're in their pajamas. Like, I think, seriously, that's what Carmella wears when she goes to bed.
Well, that's what you found out when you were stalking her, which is actually...
hey, it's not a restraining order if they don't catch you.
What you did get caught.
No, we're just happy you're stalking her now instead of Enzo.
But at least Stan can say he has her autograph.
Whoop, whoop, digitally. So if you played the WWE Slam...
It's even worse. Like, WWE's even limited to he can't have Carmella cards in that game.
Right. I can't get Carmella's anything. It's like she told him. He doesn't get anything.
Just like real life.
It's love. I promise.
Is this love?
That I'm feeling.
Is this the love?
I've been searching for... Okay,
how much money did that parent pay for that ringside seat for that little girl, and she's sitting on her mama's phone? Like...
I'm playing a game, Mom. I'm going to catch a Pokemon.
$200 for you to sit ringside. You ain't even looking at the damn match.
All right, so Gallagher
versus Tozawa on Cruiserweight Classic, which, if you're not a fan of Jack Gallagher by now, you need to just check out of the wrestling game because you're just not in it. I've never seen just an old style like that gets over in such rapid fashion with the fans. It helps that they were at basically Evolve's hometown, so the fans are familiar with Gallagher. But at the same time, it's interesting to me because Tozawa is just a powerhouse. So my expectation was that he was going to walk right through Gallagher. It really was. This week would be the week for upsets, I think.
So Eddie has left the building, and no reference to fecal matter. Rob, do you have a reference to fecal matter?
Kurosawa in a make film?
Okay, that works. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Y'all have fun.
Bye.
What?
He was there.
Did the leash come off?
It's a brief moment. The mute button is on for him. He can't hear us.
Has he cried havoc and
Let's
let slip the dogs of war?
Havoc! You will always be my friend.
Go, come on, reach, you can do it. No, that's not.
Stan, calm down.
I'm just.
She's not reaching for you.
I know it's away, and I don't like that.
That was what?
Look at Alexa Bliss.
Oh, knees to the gut.
Nice.
How do you not sell the knees to your sternum?
Yeah.
One of these days, we're going to be in a position where we actually meet these people, and they're going to be like, "You're that guy.
That's why I try and keep
You're
you on
that
track.
creepy guy."
I try and keep you on track. Make this somewhat professional.
They're going to believe this.
That's what Brian was like trying to go there and get Coco. At Legends Fest, he's like, go see Coco.
I wanted to see the interaction when he's like, "Can you make that to Rob?" And Coco's like, "Are you that Rob?"
Rob.
And Rob's like,
Who?
"Why, I am that Rob." And Coco's like, "Let me show you why I'm in the Hall of Fame?" And Rob's like, "Go ahead and try it. I ate your bird this morning. You got no Frankie."
I ain't had Frankie for years. I'm on the indie circuit.
I know, that's when he whips out the dead one. Come on, Frankie, fly, woo!
He does the whole parrot thing.
Like in Dumb and Dumber. Pretty birdie. Pretty birdie.
People,
I'll sign your autograph. I'll sign your autograph. Here, hold my Hall of Fame ring. Ow.
Tell me, Rob, do you do podcasts?
Why, yes, Coco, I do. Would you like to come on and defend why you should have your Hall of Fame ring?
Sure.
Now,
Let's
all right,
step
so
outside for a moment.
Here's an interesting question. If we should ever get that opportunity again, I think it's worth the $15 to go to him, and if he asks, who do I make it out to, say, corner to corner, and see if he picks up on it. Can you make that out to C2C? What's that?
C2.
Corner to corner.
I heard that somewhere before. That sounds for... Wait a minute!
You're those guys.
Security!
No, that's when he's like, oh. That's when he would be at the table. He would look over at Tom Pritchard. And, hey, Tom, it's those guys. And Tom would be like, Dr. Design. And I would be like, that's my name. Tap Hacksaw. Hacksaw! Hacksaw and Irish, you could toke it up. Ah!
Hey, man.
Oh!
Uncle you, buddy! Oh!
I am the fire starter. I am the fire starter.
I did say fook. I said fook. I said fook.
As Eddie was away, Brian has fanned the flame.
Makes
No,
him
I said
humble.
fook.
He fans the flame of shame.
I said fook.
Be Brian Blair, I make you humble.
We now have a new drinking game. How long does it take till Brian breaks?
Oh, I still think Stan would come out on top. I think you get drunk on Stan's one. Because some nights I just don't, I'm not into it. Tonight I'm into it. It's been a good week.
Straight fire.
Don't do that again.
I know, it just doesn't sound right.
You're not very straight if you're saying that.
Straight fire, man. Straight fire. No, it
All
doesn't
right.
work. I'm still seeing chicks in their jammies versus chicks in their
But
lingerie.
it's not bad, though.
Why are you complaining? Shut up.
For a 6-man match, it's not terrible. Could be worse.
terrible.
After
It's
they
terrible.
just did that whole thing at Divas Revolution, you're like,
We don't do
Right. Bra and panties. All they need now is pillows.
So we put as much clothes on as we can figure out the match.
Making their way to the ring in sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Coming in moo-moos and onesies.
All right, so make sure you get your WWE Slam crate.
Right. So the Slam crate is out in October.
No, November. You have to order it by October.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
not hard.
odd months.
True.
It's the odd months.
Odd
As
months.
is anything else.
Mhm.
I was born in an odd month. Born under a bad sign. Yeah, you guys suck. You don't remember
No,
anything.
you do.
You don't know anything.
You do for the right price.
Wow.
Too sweetly wrote. Hey, Adam Page. We talked about Ring of Honor.
Mhm.
Adam Page at Ring of Honor versus one of the Briscoes, Mark Briscoe.
Mm-hmm.
And what's being called a bloodbath. Good night, Alexa Bliss. Dude.
So who won? Who won?
Oh, well, should it be a doubt?
No.
The man whose shirt you wear today, sir. Adam Page.
From Orange Creek, Virginia. His website is www.adampagerwrestling.com.
.com.
Sporting it.
Pretty
The
nice shirt.
Hangman cometh.
I wore that Saturday.
Very nice.
And the shirt
Very nice.
that, as Brian would like to say, with the Monkeys, that Brian got schooled out of.
Oh no! I got a much better deal with
Super
this.
Kick!
I got a T-shirt, a personal autograph.
Personal autograph.
Personal autograph.
Personal. Personalized.
Yeah. Did you? I mean, we got Momolki beer.
Oh! What was that?
But-
And Nikki is not liking that life right now.
Do you think we should go into the beer business?
Corner to corner beer.
No.
Mulkey Moles.
Mulkey malt.
Drinking with the Mulkey's beer.
You think we'd have to pay him money?
Yeah, I think we'd get sued.
I think we call ourselves drinking with the Monkeys enough. We're going to hear from the Monkeys.
Yeah. You're those guys.
We love you, man.
Give me my damn shirt.
I see the tall one's going to be the one that talks, and then the brother's going to be the one. Go to hell.
He's gonna beat us up. Oh, no way. Ow. Next up on the neck injury list, Carmella due for surgery.
Listen to the booze.
Welcome back, Nikki Bella. Alexa Bliss and Natalya are like, no, let us get in spotlight, please. We're important too, look at us.
Natalia's like, oh, great, I'll never get another storyline now that
Exactly.
Nikki Bella's back.
It's all over.
Well, the main thing is they don't have a title on
Yeah.
SmackDown yet.
That forearm was ridiculous.
So does that mean she's a front runner now for the title?
Naturally. And you'll have Becky Lynch playing the chase, which could be a good match.
That's a shame. Yep, Becky's like, there goes my career.
Yep, it's over.
I want to transfer to Raw.
Carmella's like, can I just go hang out with Enzo and Cass, please? This is really getting boring.
That's funny. Great.
How did she
fantastic.
get put on the same show as her boyfriend?
All right, so Legends Fest has released their footage
Yep,
that we have a copy of.
that we are immortalized.
Immortalized. Mm-hmm.
Immortalized forever.
Every championship will be defended.
No
Clash.
What?
Champion.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
How you
Yes.
doing?
What?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you
How you
doing?
doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I can't believe it.
Big news.
Amazing.
Clash of Champions.
It's
Phenomenal.
awesome.
WWE Clash Champions.
Glorious.
Glorious. Somebody's going to hear this and be like, they are idiots. Look.
Who wears a WWF racing hat? Nobody knows you, dude. Nobody knows you. Your music
That's
sucks.
it, but look at how old that's got to be. A
Your music
WWF
sucks.
logo?
Take that crap off your head. You look like an
Oh,
idiot.
he just too sweeted you.
All right,
The WWE just goes,
well. It's just like NWO Hollywood, NWO Wolfpack. All right, fine.
no, somebody in the back's going, who put the camera on him knowing he had that hat on?
Who is that guy?
And when's the last time you saw a WWF item on TV?
Like anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
think
guarantee
you
on
can,
the replay you won't see that.
Well, I think you can show you can show the scratch logo, but they can't show like the old school block logo. I don't
Yeah,
know.
with
There's some
the
kind of weird
WWs
thing
on
to it.
top.
And for those keeping score, Stan's favorite friend, Stan's new boyfriend. That is on
Somebody
every...
said you can't say WWF.
WWF.
That has been on every...
We're talking about
pay-per-view.
the animals here.
But, yeah.
Save the pandas.
It's a double
Oh,
entendre.
look, there's your boyfriend right there on Raw.
Well,
Look,
here's the
there
thing.
he is.
You can't say world.
There he is.
You can say WWF. Oh, I mean, World Wrestling Federation. I'm
There's a
sorry.
creepy guy 3 rows back. And
Yeah,
tonight,
that's so weird. How the heck?
he's
is
not
it-
on the TV side. He's on the announcer side.
Yeah, he's
So
behind
apparently-
the announcers.
Oh, oops.
He's slacking on his ticket buying.
Yeah, I don't know how he's
Or
pulling it
grandma's
off.
running out of money.
His new bride's bank account's getting low.
How does he pull
Her
it
family's
off?
putting a stop to it. But I gotta keep Johnny happy.
Maria Menounos.
Suckers got to know how he does it.
Vince
Great
is
night.
paying me a lot of money.
I think she would probably, if he asked, she would probably
Make
come.
Darren Young great again. SummerSlam 2016.
Here's the guy that couldn't even defend his wife's honor
No honor
amongst thieves.
amongst these. Mm-hmm.
And there's somebody who is going to the wrestling and trying to break a character, and then they're like, nope, you're back to ballet.
But we're supposed to expect that
Maria
Rusev,
Menounos kicks her butt.
that Rusev can beat Roman Reigns tonight, even though he couldn't defend his wife's honor. He's supposed to defend his title, but not defend his wife's honor.
What's more important?
I go with the wife.
In the great...
That's a good job, Brian.
I'm saying, what's... Ooh, look.
I'm surprised that Lana hasn't had flashbacks to...
Pitch perfect.
Way
Yes.
to go, Eddie.
You know, it's kind of funny when your Xbox pops up the Skype chat and it distracts us.
Yeah. Now, again, I'm not trying to, I only portray that I don't know what I'm doing, but
In reality.
yeah, I got it.
Brian's whole house is on closed circuit camera. That's why it's all about YouTube.
I got it. Hey, don't make fun of me on YouTube or whatever. I'm
Boob.
putting it out there.
BoobTube.
I'm putting it out there for both of you.
What are you putting out there?
What are you putting out?
Tweets.
He's putting out.
I'm tweeting.
Tweets?
Y'all notice though I did start dropping y'all.
I did notice that. Suddenly it's STRCP21 and no one else.
No, I did corner.
Well, that's great.
Just so y'all can see it.
See, we always thought
I was the tweet.
we always
machine.
thought that Stan would be the first to drop everybody
Wait, time out.
and go on his own. But Brian's going to be the one.
Yeah, we're
To go
riding
out on his own.
coattails. Yeah.
He's going
No,
to
nobody. We're partners here.
He's going to have Brian's basement.
70-30? Is that how that partnership works?
Is this like the Prophet? You're going to come in and just say, you know what? I'm buying your company out for
Yeah.
$0, and I get 100% take.
It's because I'm glorious.
Glory hole.
Your mouth.
Oh, drink.
Stan.
And I get the reprieve. Thank you very much.
How come Stan nodded his head on that comment? See, we can still spin it around his head.
In the news this morning, Stan Grub found face down in a ditch after his partners used and abused him.
Not the first time you've been famous.
That awkward moment when Brian starts doing
His
a
pants were
dance.
missing.
Hey, I'm old. I'm allowed to run around my house with no pants on.
God help us, Mama! No.
Well, now we know his YouTube channel is pay to view.
$9.99 the first minute.
I'm giving
$9.95 each
I'm giving it
edition.
away for free because
Maybe.
eventually they're going to pay me.
Maybe he has one of those. It's a pay us thing, but if you mention a free code, bleh.
How do you spell that?
Yeah. How many in bleh?
So we're getting ready for the Universal Championship, not to be confused with the Intergalactic,
Or the
Interstellar, the Saturn Championship, or as Rob likes to call it, the championship
radio
of.
shows and serious need of therapy. I mean, in the most sincere way possible. On ringside.com.
Well, I mean,
Thanks, Eddie.
we don't need therapy per se.
The oxygen's low,
Rob does like the championship called Uranus.
but it's an intergalactic belt.
Intergender.
Defended in hotel rooms across the country.
Is it 24/7?
With the world's cutest tag team, Joey Ryan and Candice LeRae.
Here's my problem with this.
Your problem.
this match is before
Brock and Randy Orton.
Are you kidding me?
And Roman Reigns and Rusev.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe they just forgot about Roman Reigns and Rusev.
If we're lucky.
Or this is the time they come out going, hey, don't forget all the merch that you can buy.
I mean, realistically speaking, Reigns should not win tonight. He really shouldn't. And like I said before, I think that's the more intriguing story. How does Roman Reigns deal with failure again, and how does he come back from it? It's a lot more intriguing than
and then you put him versus Rollins, as Rollins doesn't get
tonight's title.
Balor wins for some chance, even though we know that's not going to happen.
I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
I just like that. I'm going to kick your ass.
I liked the fact that the Demon came out Monday, but I also didn't because they could have did it tonight for the first time.
Bingo.
Which would have exploded the arena. I mean, it would have blown it. They would have gone banana. Banana! For you, it's more like, what do they call
the little Mexican
the
banana?
things, the little...
Chihuahuas?
Talking about his Vienna sausage.
The little Smoky. The little Smoky.
The little Smoky.
There's the kielbasa and the little Smoky.
Are you in a funhouse mirror again?
Have you peeped him? Do you know he ain't got the kielbasa?
Yeah. Maybe, well, there's the Universal title, and I officially want to vomit.
It's just like the other one.
Coming soon to WWEshop.com, the Universal Championship. Oh, wait, it's also the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, wait, it's red. Oh, wait.
Don't laugh because you'll probably buy it.
And Mick's wearing Liberace shirt.
I think that's going to look good with the Demon. That's what I'm saying.
Class Ring version 3.
Class Ring. Eddie wins. That is probably the best description yet. Well, that's kind of disappointing. That means that photo we
right
saw
on the shelf next to that can of green beans.
It's a delicacy.
They could have utilized the backdrop behind the Olympic flame in Rio, and it would have looked a hell of a lot better.
Well,
or had it up on the stage right there and had some kind of cool graphic going behind it instead of sitting it on the first time you see it's on the side of the ring.
Or come out with a completely new design.
It's like,
Heaven
who's
forbid
the
we do
poor guy
something
that has to
original.
carry that stupid trophy down every time Baron Corbin goes to the ring?
who's coming to the ring? I don't know.
You know,
There's
somebody in the
trophies out
warehouse is
here.
like, can we just leave this thing here? Come on. It means nothing in real life.
So tonight, what if they did a double turn, and they have Balor join the club, winning the title with their assistants, and have Seth Rollins go face?
You're on your face.
What?
Yeah, but now let me ask you: is Seth Rollins truly a bad guy right now? Is he kind of in the middle?
No, he's a bad guy for the moment. I think. I think he's trying
in the
to.
middle. The crowd loves him. They eat him up.
They love him, but he's still here.
Oh, they got Russian announcers?
They rushing to get out of here.
Ooh.
SmackDown
Number one.
announcer.
Indeed. Eddie's favorite SmackDown announcer right there.
You choppy me pee pee.
Wait, what?
Kind
It's been here a long time.
You've been here for an hour.
Go now.
They need to bring him back. One night only. If anybody should get a return, it should be him.
Funaki.
No, Yamaguchi.
Kaientai 2.0.
I mean, couldn't you see him playing it in the back? You know, you hear it like
Threatening to chop off the penis of other wrestlers?
They're at the.
This is awkward.
They're eating, and somebody's like, "Hey, can you cut me a piece of that sausage?"
And he says, choppy, choppy.
"Choppy, choppy!" And he pulls out the sword and cuts off some sausage.
Well, when they do the next old school Raw, maybe they could do that.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I can't believe they haven't done it yet.
You know what? As we get ready for the Universal Championship with the Demon versus Seth Rollins, we're heading into our second break of the evening, the top of the hour break. Before we head to break, predictions.
I say the Demon.
The Demon.
I say Balor.
Rob?
I'd like to see Balor, but I just don't see where they're not going to give it to Seth Rollins.
So
They're giving everything to him lately.
So your predictions, Rollins.
Yeah, but this is Raw. Raw's been a little off.
I'm going to pick with my heart and say Finn Balor. Although either guy winning isn't necessarily a bad thing, I think making Finn Balor lose tonight is a bad decision. You can't build a guy up this much, and we talked about it Thursday. You can't build a guy up this much, cut him off at the knees.
Oh, so you were on another show Thursday?
I was moonlighting.
You two-timing little scruffy face.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, not yet.
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. I mean, I'm sorry, Brian.
Too many jokes.
Hey, are you hearing the abuse your guys giving the rest of your guys? We would like to be on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Cocky on Thursday?
We would like to be on Thursday.
No, as a matter of fact, you can ask him for most of the second hour. I usually stay quiet.
Well,
because it's because they're talking most about all the local action in their area, so I don't really have a whole lot of knowledge there. But at the same time, I mean, you can't really interrupt them.
But you could probably go on the internet and watch a few matches.
I do, but I'm still not caught up enough to really sound even remotely intelligent to it. I do love the Demon's entrance. It's very cool. Look at that! God, that's cool.
Eddie could stream it live over his cell phone next time.
He could.
And we could watch it.
Eddie, you could do this. You could do an iPay-per-view just for us.
Yeah.
Streaming live from Eddie's phone.
We could become Atlanta's newest sensation.
That's right.
Recording this stuff, taping it for him.
We could just be like TNA was a couple weeks ago.
Put it on YouTube.
Delete!
Here's the matches. Here's the matches, and now let's go to the weird people in the other room.
Look, I've been billing tonight's Corner to Corner broadcast as the Mystery Science Theater 3000 version of the SummerSlam coverage.
You do enjoy it, though.
Yes.
Don't act like you don't enjoy it.
I enjoyed it immensely. Of course, I also enjoyed Mono, but...
Yeah, it only happens once. Hey, we'll be right back here on the Corner to Corner Wrestling Radio program. Right here for SummerSlam on BeyondRingside.com.
For professionals only.
And ProWrestlingRadio.net.
Sunday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern here on BeyondRingside.com. Join us for the Midnight Black Mass. Myself, the Reverend Dan Wilson, brings you the dark gospel of professional wrestling, uncensored, unedited, uncut, and not for the faint of heart. You can find out more about us at youtube.com/pottyhumor or subscribe at Potty Humor on iTunes and Stitcher today.
I'm on fire! Help me, Tom Cruise! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Oprah! Welcome back to Corner SummerSlam edition. We're live on Beyond Ringside and ProWrestlingRadio.net. We got the Universal title match going on. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, the Demon. And once again, nobody really playing the dominant role here.
No. How about AJ going cleanly over John Cena?
What a great match. That
match.
Was tremendous.
And again, went over clean.
With really, there was no doubt at all. If solid finish, decisive.
Mm-hmm. John Cena taking off the little
he could be giving up
armband, saying never give up, kissing it, laying it down. Almost like taking your boots off,
walking
away.
Going home.
You define a smile.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to Dean's house.
It's really hard to believe we're 8 matches into this damn show.
Yeah.
And your Universal title is less important than Rusev versus Reigns.
Or Brock and Orton.
Right.
Yeah.
Your two biggest titles are setting up the two matches that nobody cares about.
Have we ever seen the setup? Anybody remember a setup like this? Where literally your two world titles are down low enough to be considered
Last
mid-card?
time I've seen this was at U-Haul when we saw Al's show, and The Rock fought Triple H in the first match for the world title because they had to be on another card later that night, so they had to leave.
Yeah. Well, I think this is 2 pay-per-views in a row where they seem like, for the order on the card, they're just phoning it in. They don't really seem like they pay a whole lot of attention to where they're putting things.
And I think the crowd is noticing that.
Yeah.
Or Triple H is sitting back going, mine's better.
Maybe he's just thinking it doesn't matter. Maybe Vince thinks it doesn't matter what order they're in as long as they see the matches. Which is stupid, but it could be what they're thinking.
Well, all right, Eddie. Let's ask Eddie.
Ask Eddie.
Would it not be like some type of code, in the business that the world title is almost always on last?
Oh, he just ripped something off there.
Logistically speaking, your primary title should be your go-home match. I understand the concept of why Lesnar-Orton has the relevance and the importance, allegedly, to go in the final slot. You got a man who came off a convincing win at UFC 200 recently, even though he did test dirty. On the other side of the ring, you have got a tried-and-true WWE superstar and who will be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, probably almost as much as the brunette that I just looked at over on the closing ceremonies for the Olympics, and damn, I want to marry her.
What Olympics are you watching?
I'm watching the closing ceremonies from Rio.
This is not the Olympics edition of Corner to Corner. This is SummerSlam, damn it.
Dude, when you've got a very beautiful, statuesque brunette wearing next to nothing, dancing like heaven, I'm sitting back paying just as much attention to the scantily clad hot girl.
Well, we're not. We're watching
the body may...
And you're in charge of the network, you can watch whatever you want and talk about whatever you want.
The body may be 50, but the hormones are still 16. Okay? Leave it alone.
There it is.
But, coming back into it.
OT, the wind blew, pops up.
Boing!
He tended. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it down.
All right, buddy.
He took that pill for any time.
Now, that is one thing I have never needed. But...
Look at the frog splash.
Getting froggy.
That was a great frog
He
splash.
jumped.
But see, coming back over to Lesnar-Orton, I mean, you got Randy Orton coming back off of a major hiatus, and they've been trying to make him look strong. How there's no way you can make Randy Orton look as strong as Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry, his stand-up game and his takedown game were both great at UFC 200. But from there, so they had to make Randy look sneaky, conniving, devious, intelligent, smart. And they've tried to do that. Has it really worked? Yeah, kind of, sort of. But it's a marquee matchup. I think this is the first time they've really faced each other in like 13 years. But
15. 15.
15? Okay, fine. My clock is off.
Well, it's the only thing they talk about on TV for the past 2
Well, they
weeks.
both have the same ego. It's just Brock can back it up.
Whoa! What a DDT.
Wardrobe malfunction. Oh, sorry. And they got another one on NBC. But from there is no way that Reigns and Rusev should be anywhere near the go-home spot. That should not have been after Ziggler-Ambrose. That should not have been after this match. I'm sorry, when you got two of the best in the industry in Seth Rollins and Finn Balor going for a first-ever championship, there's no reason in the world about why Rusev and Reigns would be after that. On the card that they have right now, look, they should have had Sheamus and Cesaro on the main card. The return of Nikki Bimbo and the rest of the so-called wannabe diva women, half-dressed hookers, needed to be on the pre-show. Sami Zayn and Neville against the Dudleys should have been on the main card. I understand why the 12-man tag wasn't on the main card. That's a gimmick.
Best title usually is.
The pre-show stopper.
I mean, legitimately speaking, I don't see why they still put that much faith in Nikki Bella. I lost all faith in her a long time ago. To me, she's useless. Same thing with her sister Brie. But from there, yeah, it should have been final 3 matches. Lesnar Orton, sorry guys, it should have been third to last. Ambrose Ziggler should have been second, and the crowning of a new champion, a new championship, should have been the go-home match. That's just me, though.
No, I agree. I agree too.
I also
This
agree.
is just a way of them shoving brains down.
Yeah, but to me, it's like in this match, you almost wonder if they're not holding something back because they're not top of the card. Because they don't want to, make it rough for the next 2 matches.
Who cares?
Well, see, the thing is, I even think Charlotte and Sasha should have been higher on the card than it was.
Oh, yeah. And,
I mean, that was phenomenal.
Another great match.
And then you have Rusev versus Reigns. And you could have put Brock and... I mean, you could have done it any time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a unwise decision to put them at the top of the card because now you're concentrating on Raw versus SmackDown again, which it shouldn't be. Correct. It's way too early in the brand split to be paying any attention to Raw versus SmackDown.
Well, yeah, but the problem is Vince come out and said they're not going to do it.
But they did it.
Right.
But they did it.
But they've already had them jumping ship.
Yeah.
They've had them jumping programs.
Yeah. It's dumb. Should not be done.
The best part of the whole angle is...
Oh!
Wow.
Was
I had the storm kind of movie.
The best part of the whole brand split angle so far has been Heath Slater.
Yeah, hottest free agent out there.
I thought he got a contract last week.
They took it away.
When did they take it away?
Why did they take it away?
They took it away because he kept calling Shane Stephanie.
Oh, I missed that.
He was in the locker room and they were giving him his contract and he's like,
Oh, that's right.
Your brother has nothing on you.
I remember that.
He was knocked senseless, yeah.
My kids are going to love this.
Oh, wait, what is this? Triangle choke.
But he was going.
Is he dry humping his face? Or
Well, some people call it foreplay.
Jeez.
Seth Rollins giving the nod back to Tron with his tights.
This is like a new go-to move. This move gets used
triangle choke?
way too often now. I think it was used last night several times.
It was.
I think it was used already once tonight.
Oh.
Now, do they actually wear wrestling boots now, or do they just wear sneakers?
He's wearing boots with kick pads. So he
remember back in the day where everybody wore like the boot.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone with the boot. I would go traditional.
I would go like Dusty Rhodes boot.
I would go Iron Sheik boot, and it would be loaded too with a hot potato.
Stan, hurry up!
Excuse me. This just in from the Raw General Manager.
Ding. Pick up some milk.
You know what? I can understand that. Eddie makes a good point. Valid point, Eddie. I understand.
Thank you.
Valid point. I'll give you that, sir. Can we turn it 3-0 for a moment? No, you win. Eddie wins. For a minute. Okay. Back to wrestling.
That's about as long as it takes, Dan.
You know.
Drink.
I want to say
How bad is it, though, that Charlotte and Sasha upstage the males again so far? With the exception of AJ and Cena, who put on another great match.
Super kick!
A very non-Cena-ish match.
Yes.
Yes, but a very great match.
Yes.
A very good match.
And you've heard, right? Speaking of Sasha, the rumor has gone around the reason why she dropped the title tonight. She has also been taken off the schedule for approximately the next 33 days, so she may also be joining ADR, Paige, and whoever else on that nice little forced vacation.
Yeah, I did see that there was a tweet out there from a gentleman from the Torch saying 3 may only be the beginning. And everybody's been running with it like it's a huge report, so I guess where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
Well, I believe which one was it?
They got glaucoma.
Seriously,
weed out the competition.
I don't think that was it. Now, I know that a lot of people have been, I believe it was Paige and one other that was popped for Adderall.
Yeah.
Eva was popped for pills, but she said she has a prescription, and they knew about it.
It was Adderall, but this came from Jerry Wiseman of the Wrestling Examiner. He had said that the report was that it was from Adderall for Eva Marie and for Roman Reigns and for Paige. Del Rio, we don't know yet. Nice. That is to say, if we ever find out.
We'll find out eventually. Somebody will slip and make it referenced. But
only
now,
if it's released, I think.
Yeah, and I believe Wrestling Inc. also put out there that there are more suspensions on the way. But
all that's getting piggybacked off the Torch. That's the thing. Every dirt sheet in America is jumping on the Torch's nuts because the Torch reported it first.
Okay.
Well, did you just jump on their nuts then because you're reporting with the Torch?
At least I said the Torch said it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Everybody
just
else
said
is
you jumped
trying to-
on his nuts, too.
He's always the first to jump on someone's nuts.
Okay, at least I would sit back and add a little more. I would probably give a little bit more credibility, not necessarily to Caldwell or any of the other secondaries out there, but as far as Ding Dong, who runs Torch, I would. They're a little bit more meticulous about what they put out there, unlike whatchamacallit at the name that I don't really care to hear. Melted.
Start with the melts.
I will kick you in the head. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, melted cheddar has no credibility in my book.
Melted cheddar. Nice.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, but the question is, he just did that move and caught him in the back of the head. Like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, he kicked out of the pedigree! Oh, wait, it's because it's Seth Rollins doing it, not Triple H.
The pedigree's been his finisher for a little while now, remember?
Yeah, because they stole the curb stomp.
Well, curb stomp was a concussion factory waiting to go into production.
Oh, because, the pedigree's not your head going into the mat, too.
Yeah, but that's a little
Okay.
bit more controlled, I think.
Yeah, the pedigree is more controlled. At least you got somebody's nuts to rest your head on, unless you're a female doing it. And of course, if you're one of the Bellas, then you're a cross-dresser to begin with.
Whoa!
But then Vantage. So Cena's gay, and so is John Laurinaitis.
Dude! I'm dizzy right now. You just went in a tornado-like fashion. You just F5 the wrestling world.
Welcome to the world of the Magic City Motor Mouth. But when you've got the curb stomp, you have no protection for your head, especially if you're in pure prone. That means your nose is probably the first thing to make contact. If
Boom! Come on, Balor.
I thought he was going for the red arrow for a minute there, or the spiral tap.
And it was like the Phoenix or Splash or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's
Yeah.
called, but he missed. Firebird Splash.
He should have done the Gallagher's move. Just drop kicked him in the face.
What a superplex.
Oh!
Yeah, he's going for the... No, not again. No, no.
No!
Double foot stomp. No, do it. Do it.
Oh!
You're done, son.
Oh!
Kick his
Go
freaking
get
head
that
off.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Get him. Move it. Come on, Balor.
No, he's
Go.
getting up. He's
Come on,
getting up.
Balor.
Stomp a mud hole.
This is it. He's going into pedigree.
This is so cool. Boom! That's it.
Got him.
That's all she wrote.
No,
New champ.
kick out.
It's over. It's over.
Oh,
Balor wins. The Bullet Club reigns supreme.
Unbelievable.
Awesome.
I did not see that coming. I really did not thought for sure it would be Seth Rollins.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
again.
I'm right there with you. That is so
Now
awesome.
we ought to blow him off. And just, too sweet right now or something and walk off.
Does anybody have a
Good,
Money in the
good
Bank case left?
Stop the
Come
crowd.
on, Rockets.
I don't need you.
I never needed you. You guys are not too sweet.
You'll
And-
never see
Look
the
at that.
demon again.
Hey, Stan.
Dead.
Oh, hold on. Hey, Stan, Rob, Brian.
Yes, yes,
You,
yes.
you know the one thing that you'll probably never hear Finn Balor say in his entire WWE career?
I like Stan.
That too.
Train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins.
Nope. It would probably be...
Beat up
Each
John
one
Cena.
of you here paid to see me. So who's stupid now?
Well, that's because that's from Lamus. I mean, Seamus.
And Stan was trying to talk over it. It's called a setup and tease. Normally when the person in control of the tease gets to that point, shh.
Stan's not used to teases.
I don't like teases. I don't do well with teases.
I know
Eddie.
they...
Used to that former span.
The last tease he got, he ended up with a sucker in his mouth.
It wasn't a sucker.
And a Jolly Rancher lipstick.
And he couldn't sit straight for a week.
I don't like to talk about it at parties. There was bleeding.
They told him he was auditioning for Prison Blues.
There's anal leakage.
Come on, bud.
Oh, really, Stan?
You come here.
Deep down where people don't
You
like to
come
talk
here,
about it in
bud.
public.
You come here, bud. All right. You and in? Say hi.
But
Yeah, bud.
That's-
Special guest
I think that's one
appearance
of the,
tonight.
Eddie, I think it's one of the
Eddie
problems with
Bud.
Sheamus' character lately is the fact that he's letting the crowd get to him.
He seems bored. He really does. He just doesn't seem like
He's
he's
just like,
invested.
oh, well, you paid to see. Well, you know what, sucker? We didn't pay to see you. You just haven't been on a damn card.
So, we now have our third guest appearance. The immortal Ellie Bugs. Hi, Ellie Bugs. How you doing? Doing all right? You want to give Dad some lickings? You just get the...
Brian wants a little bit of lickings, does he?
You're not asking questions. You're not answering a question. I'm going to let
Stop it.
At this point in the broadcast, somebody played the Sarah McLachlan song. And
we're after 10. We can go there.
I said 10 Central.
ASPCA chapter.
This just in from PETA. Brian Taylor, please stop with the dog. Peanut butter is not a dog treat, Brian.
Hashtag stop dog makeout session.
Give dogs a chance.
Then you got the other side. Hashtag dogs need love too.
Canine love.
Lawler. There's Lawler. Look at Lawler. Lawler said Rollins was going to win. Look like an idiot now.
Oh, Jerry Lawler had to wear his ring jacket one more time.
Lead all tattooed up. Amy Dumas.
The name's Dumas. I'm real dumbass, Mr. Dumbass.
Guys, I've got to say this. The more I see Amy Dumas, the more I have to sit back and say she is aging remarkably well.
Oh, yeah.
Time has been... granted, she's put on a couple of pounds, but she looks healthier now than she did a couple of years ago. And she just... she still looks remarkable.
I wonder if he wants to pick up some baby weight.
Then Renee Young
Sorry.
just looks like she came up from the bottom of the desk.
9 months later, she can get rid of it.
Oh, that's just...
Wow.
That's just bad.
Screw you,
All
guys.
right, so tonight's your
I'm
premiere.
sorry, there is no way in the last things ramblings you said did you scratch the surface of a rational answer. We were all dumber for listening to you.
Puppers.
We award you no points. And may God have mercy on your soul.
What the hell?
That's The Miz.
That is The Miz.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, there's a new commercial out for KFC where Dolph Ziggler and The Miz are going back and forth. You'll find out in a minute because Dolph Ziggler is actually Colonel Sanders.
What the hell?
Y'all haven't seen this yet?
No.
Oh, it debuted during SmackDown.
Yeah, no. I must have missed a lot of SmackDown.
So this is why Dolph didn't win. He's got endorsements to fulfill.
There you go.
So, Holy Foley premieres tonight.
Holy Foley!
Holy Foley.
Holy Foley, Batman!
Is it Holy Foley in that?
It is Holy Foley.
Holy Foley, okay. I heard it right. Mm-hmm.
So we've had Fat Colonel, the Weird Colonel, the Extra Crispy Colonel. I guess this is the No Push Colonel.
Oh, the No Push Colonel.
Oh! He's gonna throw the gauntlet down!
Oh!
Issue is, or issue isn't, my constituents.
Oh, man, and I just realized they could have gone ahead and gotten Gallows and Anderson. They could have actually advertised the chicken nuggets.
Oh, doctor.
Colonel. To which, noticing the factor of Dolph dressed like that and The Miz dressed like that, Triple H said it perfectly.
You can never have enough nerds, freaks, and weirdos. You know what I'm saying?
So, what about the interview that Triple H gave last night that has now disappeared off the internet?
You know, I did not actually hear the interview. It was his Facebook Live interview from after NXT. What exactly did he say that they pulled it for? Do we know?
No, other than the fact that he was very high on NXT. Basically said that was the show to watch.
Yeah.
And it's
that would do it.
As of today, from what I
understand. What's sad is I just thought the pay-per-view was over.
It's over. It's time to go.
We crowned the new champion. It's over. I was like, oh, damn, we still got 2 matches to go.
And 10 minutes left.
Finn Balor and Charlotte on Good Morning America.
Oh, look how that's just coinking, isn't it? Your 2 champs. Going to be on Good Morning America.
My old co-host, Mike, sending me the Snapchat.
Very nice.
I don't see nothing.
So, I guess if we have the situation in play where Dolph and Miz go back and forth and those characters one more time, JBL will have to recut and take the word chicken in place of...
That man just euthanized a bunny.
And as we are 29 after the hour, I'm looking at my monitor, just simply doing my impression of Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, I'm just watching out the window there. I look out the front, and sometimes I look out the back.
And with that, we're taking our next break of the evening. Stick with us right here at Corner to
We're not looking
Corner.
out the front. We're looking out the back.
We'll be right back for Rusev versus Roman Reigns on Corner to Corner. Stick
Or as
with
we
us.
call it, who cares versus never doesn't matter.
It's potty break time.
Are we back? Hold on.
Are we live?
Or do we remember right?
Oh, we'll do it live.
All right, so it looks like that Roman Reigns is trying to intentionally get himself disqualified if he hasn't already. And this really makes no sense.
Well, you don't have a finish. You let them fight for whatever. You have them both go to the back. Match doesn't happen tonight. He wins on Raw.
It makes no sense. As dumb as out.
Him getting the title shot didn't make any sense.
But it's a better spot for him than the world title.
I'm a Roman Reigns fan, and I don't think it makes any sense for him to get the title shot.
By the
I
way,
think coming off a suspension, he shouldn't have even been in the world title match.
Well, I will agree with not the world title match. But this is a better fit for him, though.
let me ask a question. The lighted, the LED screens that they put around all four ring posts, what do y'all think of those? Seriously, Stan?
It actually looks pretty cool. I'm surprised one of them hasn't been popped by one of the other wrestlers.
And did you worry for a hot second if that they were going to do something with them during the Doc Gallows, the Gallows Anderson and New Day match? Let's go ahead and but before we do that, your opinion on the new LEDs for the ring post, Brian?
I thought they were interesting considering that Cesaro jumped off of one.
Rob?
Playing the role of Rob will be the chair.
Okay.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Rob went potty.
I had to go pee.
Should I go ahead and use the other soundbite now, Stan?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. To which I'm looking at the chair, and I'm looking at the chair, and I'm looking at the chair.
So you had all day long to sit back there and think of a promo, and that's the only crap you could come up with?
There you go. My favorite bite of all time.
Should we cover TNA real quick? Corgan sent James Storm home.
Yeah, so
Very
James Storm
weird
supposedly
little-
finishes up his contract with TNA. Corgan sends him home from the tour, so I guess we've seen the last of him. I guess he's done.
NXT. Mm-hmm. Now the question is.
You notice that I wasn't the one that brought it up. Every week
So you gotta. It's wrestling. This is a
he
show
wants to
about
make it that
wrestling.
I'm a TNA fan.
News.
Every week, who brings it up?
It's wrestling news. You have to talk about TNA.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, if Mabo can talk about Chikara, then we can talk about TNA.
Actually,
If
I like
we were
Chikara.
actually doing our job, we would try and touch on a lot of stuff.
Oh.
But the show that's not going to dedicate itself to the WWE has dedicated itself to the WWE.
Oh, I mean, come on. You've got the main product, which is available pretty well everywhere.
That sucks.
I'm not going to disagree. There's a lot of things that need work. Yeah. You got TNA, which most of their wrestling is pretty compelling. There's some stuff that just is like, you don't get it. You know, it doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. They can't seem to get out of their own way.
Well, what about the Hardys winning the big
I think that's great.
4-man
Yeah.
or 4-team?
I love what they're doing with the Hardys. But again, yet again, TNA can't get out of their own way. They'll do all this. Damn. Great spear by Roman Reigns.
What the hell is the point of this?
Because they are
Building
it
a-
in the DQ, I guess.
Wait,
No contest.
I have a question. Could the answer to that question be... Hold on. Let's do it Jeopardy style, but I'll give you the answer in the form of a question. What is building a feud, Alex?
Gussy it up all you want. I want to know, does it work?
Yeah, I'm not buying it. They could have done this in the pre-show.
And the answer is your mother, Trebek.
I mean, they could have had Rusev come out and say, "I want You need to apologize to my wife right now, or we're not going to wrestle. And then just have him do this.
Thank you, Turd Ferguson.
Wait, I'm Turd Ferguson?
No, Stan's Turd Ferguson.
Why?
Because you're the one who did the Trebek reference. Ding dong.
I'll take the penis mightier.
That's the one we saw the face Sean Connery.
I love those segments.
What is your mother?
That's what your mother said last night, Trebek.
What is your mother, Trebek?
It's not even a question. She's a dirty whore.
Suck it, Trebek.
Suck it.
Okay.
Okay, too sweet me, Trebek. Bond. James Bond. Suck it, Trebek.
The rapist for 1,000, Alex. No, that's therapist.
No, it's therapist.
It's the rapist.
And folks, when did you ever think you'd hear Saturday Night Live flashbacks here? Okay, seriously. Since we've got about 20 minutes left in for the regulation episode this evening, let's go ahead and run this thing down real quick. Let's take it from match one. Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens opening up the show, defeating Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Rob?
Quality match. Didn't know if I would have had them go over an established tag team, but you're building a feud, as you say.
Brian?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't see why they went over that tag team
in Brooklyn.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, but Owens and Jericho love each other now. So I feel the love.
The stepbrother tag team.
Yeah, I love you. Both of them said I love you, so it's all right now.
Jericho.
The Canadian Rednecks. There you go. Stan, your thoughts on it?
It doesn't matter.
I didn't have that soundbite ready, but I will next week.
I hate The Rock. Screw you, Rock. I wouldn't have had Enzo and Cass lose, honestly. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense to consistently put them on TV and let them get over and then have them lose. It's just dumb.
In a shocker, the belt flipped. And in the second match of the night, new WWE Women's Champion as Charlotte defeated Sasha Banks. Brian?
I was actually quite shocked. However, it was, I think, the match of the night so far.
Stan?
A shocker of a championship change, but definitely a great match.
Rob?
Agreed.
Third match of the night, another title match, but not a title flip. However, the third heel win of the show as The Miz beat Apollo Crews to retain the Intercontinental title. Stan?
Stop the madness. Take the belt off Miz.
Rob?
They missed an opportunity to have Samoa Joe come out and kick his ass.
Brian?
I got to agree with Rob. Even though unlikely as it is, that would have been perfect.
Still technically the fourth consecutive heel victory of the night, but in the way of the early part of that chant from the crowd, it just actually pulled me out of my chair in a moment where I'm sitting back going, I love New York. Plain and simple. You guys rock for getting that dual chant and keeping it sustained. AJ Styles, clean win over John Cena. Rob?
Amazing match. Definitely a very non-John Cena-ish match.
Brian?
Yeah, I'll give it an amazing match, and I never would have believed he would have got a clean victory. And no cheating at all. That was just straight. They just wrestled, and he got a clean win.
Stan?
They made the right decision. AJ Styles should be heading into a feud for the title from here. John Cena, he still has so many other things going on. I think he's just trying to get time off.
It's not too long since he's had time off. For me personally, I'm going to sit back and say, folks, I don't care who says what. I will give this a Match of the Year nomination all the way across the board and under the banner of WWE because it's a match where two people genuinely showed what the word psychology and athleticism are when they try it again, that psychology and athleticism go hand in hand and coexist peacefully under the banner of WWE. Hunter, if you or Arn were the agent for this match, my hat's off to you. Vince, if you were technically the agent for this match, I'm impressed like a big dog.
All right, so let's stop there for a second. So we have Nakamura and Zayn. Sasha and Charlotte 1. We have
Sasha and Charlotte 2.
All right, so that'll be 3. We have.
Wait a minute. Did you say Zayn Nakamura?
Yeah.
Okay.
From,
I'm in. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, and then what was the one? Alexander and
Cedric Alexander and Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Cruiserweight Classic.
Right. And then, so now we'll add John Cena and AJ Styles from SummerSlam into the mix, and we try and remember, and at the end of the year...
Just make notes.
Yeah. At the end of the year, we'll pick
our match.
Mm-hmm.
That works. We can come out with overall top 10. I mean, that works. I think Corner to Corner would be well versed in doing something like that. But of course, the part that I'm really going to enjoy is at the end of the year, remembering we all have short attention spans in this timeline nowadays. Will they folks? I talked to you breaking the fourth wall. Will Rob, Brian, and Stan remember why they picked these matches as match of the year candidates? Only time will tell.
Earlier than Sasha.
Hey! I was breaking the fourth wall. Leave me alone.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Deadpool.
I was being
sorry, Wade.
Balls and holes.
Where's your unicorn?
Fifth match.
Love yourself day.
Fifth match of the night. The Club, by disqualification, fifth heel victory, defeating, technically, once again, you have to call it a DQ win, the WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day. I believe, Brian, you go first.
That was crap. That was absolute crap.
Stan.
Horrible decision. The New Day can be just as over with or without the titles. The Club needs the rub, pardon the pun, and it was time. The booking on that just doesn't make sense to me.
Rob?
Stan's talking about rubbing the Club.
Well, that's like a double entendre.
I think it's entirely time to take the belts off of the New Day. I just think, like Stan said, they're over with or without them, and it would be a lot better pop from the crowd with them chasing the belts than the Club chasing them.
I believe that the New Day, a tandem that I gave no chance whatsoever when they were first formed.
Neither did Vince.
No, he's the one who put them together. He and his creative team were the ones who put them together. If he didn't like it, he wouldn't have signed off on it, and they would have never seen camera time. So Vince was on board with this when they started out with the choir and everything else, and it's like, oh boy, I expect this out of certain promoters in the southern United States. I didn't expect that out of Stamford, Connecticut, okay? But they went on, defied the odds, and in my humble opinion, became one of the most entertaining and the most over factions, period, in this modern era. Or this new era. There you go. They're at a point where they're in that rarefied air. If they turn heel tomorrow, they're still going to be over. If they stay face tomorrow, they're going to be over. If they'd have dropped the belts tonight, they'd have damn sure been over. The Club is not in that rarefied air. They, at this point, considering how upside down and topsy-turvy the booking has been for them, they need a point of solidification, and that would have been tonight getting the tag belts. But short-sightedness in the front of the front on creative just did not work out. WWE Championship, as they're getting ready, Orton is making his way down to the ring. WWE Champion Dean Ambrose, technically sixth heel win of the night. Go figure that. Logic prevails. Night of the heels. Dean Ambrose successfully defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, beating Dolph Ziggler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stan, you're up first.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Ziggler and...
Oh, a bad move.
Throwaway match.
Ambrose coming out on top. Well, it's not... I mean, he's not a bad champion, but Ziggler not winning tonight just does nothing for him except put him further down the card. It's a mistake.
Rob.
I kind of agree with Stan, but I could see Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt in a hell of a storyline in the next coming months.
Brian.
Yeah. I agree that Ziggler has to drop down, but I think now that it has to be AJ after beating Cena, and Wyatt falls down the card.
And you've already put the title on Balor. So you can't say you're not putting it on little guys.
Yeah. Before the bell rings.
It's only a matter of time AJ gets it, especially on SmackDown.
Before the bell rings, final one-word prediction for this match. Orton, Lesnar. Brian.
One word, Undertaker.
Rob.
Squash.
Brian. Stan.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
Watergate.
Suplex.
Suplex City. Oh, that's 2 words. Sorry.
UFC.
Destruction.
CM Punk.
Go home.
Short.
Bell sounds were underway from the Barclays Center. Here we go. How are they going to play this one? Seventh match of the night, which I did not see the whatever the hell it was. Rob.
Reigns versus
the hookers match.
Started. Stupid.
Yeah, never got started.
Should not have been in the place he had on the card. Probably should have been on the pre-show.
Brian.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that one at all. That one had the potential to be a good match.
You could have played that whole angle at the ring where they're jumping on each other, done in the back on the pre-show, and then put another angle or something in here.
Stan.
Well, I get that they're trying to build it to something too high on the card, and it really made no sense. This should have been, honestly, it should have been Rusev squashing Reigns after losing on Monday night.
That's one. Oh, is that the third? Did I miss the other two?
I thought that was number 2 that I just saw.
What's his name said 3, so we're at 3 now.
Universal title match. Balor, Rollins. Stan.
Tremendous matchup. Surprise win for Balor. I wanted him to win. I was picking him to win, but it just didn't seem like they were going to do it. But, hey, great match between the two of them, and I look forward to seeing a rematch.
Brian.
I thought it was a really good match. I wanted Balor to win. I was not expecting it, though. But I'm glad they did it.
Rob.
One word, validation.
For the simple fact that we know this will not end up being match of the night, out of the first 9 matches, what was match of the night? Rob.
Sasha versus Charlotte.
Sasha versus Charlotte for me.
Stan?
It's a tie between that and AJ and Cena.
I got AJ.
Not that Sasha and Charlotte wasn't tremendous, but AJ and Cena was... God, it was twice as good as their first matchup.
Yeah.
They really brought it. I liked the false finishes this time around. I actually didn't know which direction they were going to go, whereas the first time I felt like we knew what we were going to see. The club was going to run in, and AJ's going to win that way. This time, I really didn't know, so I liked the surprise.
Go
ahead.
My top 3, Cena, AJ, Universal title, Charlotte, Sasha, in that order.
To me, though, the Sasha and Charlotte, the only thing I think that, for me, puts them on top is, like, when they go at it, it looks like there's real emotion. Now, I know Cena and AJ had that, but Charlotte and Sasha, if you go back and watch, tell a good story.
Yes.
And just off of the expressions or the pain that is felt, and to me, those two are adding that extra element that nobody else is. And again, I'm not saying Cena and AJ wasn't great. I'm just saying I think that's what slides that down to 2 for me.
And so far, I believe Rob said the word squash. I believe you're coming true so far.
Yeah. Lesnar is making Randy Orton humble right now.
You imagine them back at, WWE headquarters,
OVW.
Titan Tower. They're like, all right, Randy, you want to come back?
You're facing Brock.
You want to prove yourself coming back? You're facing Brock at SummerSlam.
That's 6 Germans, by the way.
More than that.
Is that a joke?
Shoot, more than that.
I think the only thing Randy can do right now is rip his ear off. He should go for a cauliflower ear and like a Mick Foley and rip it off.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower.
For Cauliflower Brown.
who was very entertaining after
Yes.
this. Oh!
If he's never been down to Atlanta, you should get him down there.
Oh my god. Ow!
That would be good.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Cauliflower in Atlanta.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm about 3 seconds behind y'all.
Buddy, Stan. Is the old lady with him, or did she have to leave him at home? I think she's behind.
Creepy wrestling fan is in the front row behind the announcers.
He's not in the front row.
You know, he kind of looks like Matt Denton, Eddie.
Oh, hell, he does.
Oh, that couldn't have felt good at all.
Table's not supposed to break like that. At least without somebody taking the monitors out.
Yeah, if
Wow.
did y'all notice on the front lip the different control boxes that they have down there?
Yeah.
Those are
Anybody else
actually
think that's
those
what
are
happened?
some
That stuff's usually off when they break the rings.
Yeah, I know.
They probably hit the wrong table.
Yes, and they do have a really good cough button.
So does Goldberg come out tonight?
Oh,
Does
maybe
Goldberg
that's
get
why
involved
this is
tonight?
last. Maybe that's why this is last. I didn't think about it. That's a good thing. Because he is there.
And he has been teasing getting back in the ring for a while now. And saying he'd love to face Brock Lesnar again.
Why the hell would you do that?
My return matches against Brock. Oh, crap.
Yeah, but
Like, if you're like
big
Goldberg,
money.
you come out and you'd be like, yo, hype bro.
I'll take on Mojo Rowley for my return.
Mojo, I got a problem with your mojo.
Goldberg is dumb enough to do it.
Yeah, and he'll get squashed by Brock.
He don't need
I don't
money.
think so. I think they'll probably go to a draw or
Did
something.
you not hear his interview where they were in his garage?
Yeah, but
No.
But again, this will be he'll get Goldberg will get the rub from what he didn't get when he was there before. Because you got to admit his first run, he should have destroyed everybody.
Yeah. Well, and then that was that whole Triple H is the man on top. It doesn't make sense to have Goldberg go over kind of thing. And that was also at the time where anything WCW.
And they're all like, all right, we didn't take the mics
And
out of this
Triple
one
H
either, dude.
was getting everything.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Now, this place would go nuts. Oh my!
Barkley
I'll
said
go nuts.
They would flip that right there, man.
Oh, Stan, you don't give me butterflies.
Butterflies.
Butterflies. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, RKO from nowhere.
RKO.
Typical no-sell Randy
Who in the
Orton.
table no sold?
I think he sold a lot so far. He just
Well, I mean, all right, you get your butt whipped from pillar to post, and all of a sudden I'm like, ha!
yeah, but that's the RKO though. It, out of nowhere. You know?
No, I was saying
move out of nowhere.
I was
he can
saying-
get it from the toilet. Out of nowhere. He can take the toilet
Randy
roll
Orton's
off.
taking a crap. There's no way he'll RKO. Oh my god.
The toilet paper's down. The toilet paper's down.
I guess Brock's got his name on his pads just so he remembers who he is.
Yeah. It's a shame though that it's so devastating that Brock takes one of them and is in La La Land.
He's
right
just
now.
out.
Yeah. he is
Meanwhile,
gone.
Randy Orton's taking 170 German suplexes.
DDT. Oh! Brock just got spiked.
Brock just landed on his
Hard.
head.
Ow.
He's
ow,
like, this
ow.
is for Taker.
No, look at that. He's just like, ow.
Oh, that's concussion times. Concussion City. The nightmare of Suplex City
He kind of had that look on his face when he got up from that Hurricane Run on the top rope.
is seeing double.
So let's look at it again.
Oh, he
Oh.
spiked him, but good.
RK, no. RK, no. Oh, not again.
Another one.
He's going to kick out. It's over. What was that?
What was that?
What was what?
My feet.
The little music you had there.
Easy. I was rebooting on desktop.
Oh. I was getting ready to say, are we going to get a WCW finish?
We gotta go.
Are we going to get the whole infamous Paige wins the title while we cut that pay-per-view?
Oops.
Well, it is 1 minute before the top of the hour. Last call.
The bad part is they'd have to replay the pay-per-view
What?
tomorrow night.
What, Eddie?
Ooh! I said it is 1 minute before the top of the hour.
F5.
Oh!
Man.
Uh-oh. Don't get him, Brock.
All right. right, so as we head towards the last few seconds here, SummerSlam has actually been a great show tonight. Don't know if it was better than TakeOver, but definitely a solid event.
Not better than TakeOver.
You don't think so?
No.
Rob?
It was very good. Very solid, but not better than TakeOver.
Rob, you think so? Agree? Disagree?
I agree with Brian. I think TakeOver just set the bar. And the talent. I think the main roster talent is not used to doing what they have to do tonight.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that Vince is probably highly pissed that NXT TakeOver overshadowed WrestleMania.
Well, the problem with the main roster, I think, right now.
There's blood. Somebody is
he
really bad.
Destroyed him.
Oh, he took his gloves off.
Randy is bloodied. That's a mess.
All right, so I think the problem with the main roster is they're not used to competition.
Oh, crap.
They haven't had to fight. NXT fights.
You seeing that, Eddie?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Randy is done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
that
nasty.
Is a gash and a half. So,
Randy Orton is
you think he's going to jump back on him, and then here comes...
Maybe he does. Oh, my gosh. Randy
That's
Orton
like
is
Stone
a mess.
Cold-esque.
Yeah, it really is. Orton just got owned, really.
That's what happened. Brock just hit him right.
Look, don't you do it. This ain't WrestleMania. You leave him alone.
This ain't UFC.
Yeah. This ain't the
Look at this.
Taker.
Look, he's going to push him out of the way. Get out of the way. You're done.
I'm going to open you up like a fish.
Oh, my God. This is how Corner to
look
Corner
at his
goes out
leg.
in a pool of their own blood.
Why, are you going to bleed?
Well, you know if I do, I'll pass out.
I'm like, you'll go.
I think if Randy did it, I think he might have jaked himself up a little much.
Yeah, it's a lot of blood there. You know what? We got to close this out.
No, we can't. Just a minute.
I wonder.
We gotta listen to what they're chanting.
I wonder if he went to Juice and then Brock hit him.
Listen.
Absolutely right. Start with the damn doctor calling the match off. How about that?
Bell sounds.
I got that they're calling it, but listen to the crowd chant for Goldberg.
Oh, wow, okay. So his speed was ahead of ours.
Yeah, just slightly
now
ahead
they're
of
chanting for Goldberg, okay. Brock Lesnar basically beating Randy Orton to a pulp.
Now,
Tell you what, here's what we'll do.
All you have to do is tell Goldberg, just go out there and get him off of.
Let's go ahead. Tell you what, guys, take a break for a hot second. We're going to take the final few seconds of the show.
The winner by TKO.
I know I'm ahead of you by a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds.
Brutality, but that's why they call him the Beast Incarnate. Beast Incarnate reported for duty, and the results of his job lie at his feet.
And look at that sick, devious smile creep across the face of Brock Lesnar.
And guys, the referee did the absolute
right thing.
by
Brock Lesnar's not done. A brutal assault.
Now, this time I've got to sit back and jump in for a hot second. Heyman could actually have done something, but he has yet to do that, guys.
Here comes SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon.
Shane, be careful. Yeah, that's not smart, Shane.
He just wants to tend to
Uh-oh.
Randy is helpless.
I think everyone's helpless when Brock Lesnar's in the ring.
No.
Oh my God!
What?
Lesnar's unhinged.
Brock Lesnar just F5'd the commissioner of SmackDown Live. Look at Paul Heyman begging Lesnar to stop.
Will it happen?
Shane's like, I don't want to roll over on his blood.
Yeah,
No, really.
I can't breathe.
That's nasty.
Pick a
I
direction.
can't breathe.
And the graphic comes up. And we fade to black in a second. Holy Foley is up next on the WWE Network. So, no Goldberg.
No Goldberg. No Goldberg. No Goldberg.
No Goldberg.
No Goldberg. I want to get a look at that cut.
It was pretty ugly. It may have gone deeper than Randy thought it might have. That's why the juice came flying as much as it did.
So, but now do we still have the Raw SmackDown feud?
Apparently.
Yay! Fantastic.
In theory, in my book, that technically was a non-finish. In the truest sense of the term.
Yep, that was a non-finish.
Referee stoppage.
Bro, the pay-per-view ends with after 2 great title matches, 3 great title matches. Your pay-per-view ends on 2 matches.
And they put that in the go-home spot, kids.
Wow.
And based on that...
They put those matches in the go change the channel spot.
I guess the way that one ended, I don't mind that one so much, but the Reigns-Rusev one should have never been there.
The only thing in my book that was actually a go change the channel moment was Nikki Bella coming back onto the main product. It's like, really? Damn. I would rather have Candice Michelle. I mean, I'm sorry.
Candice and Michelle.
I'd rather have Candice Michelle than freaking Nikki Bella.
Melvin Scott. What are you doing, Vince? Get the girl up here. Bam. Kicking the fruit. Alrighty. So, I guess that's going to wrap it up.
That's that.
That's that.
Can't tell me that's the best vehicle that Mick Foley has.
Probably.
Now.
He's probably very frugal.
Oh, he is. Extraordinarily frugal.
The rest of the family's in baggy WWE t-shirts, and Noel Foley's like, hi.
All right, so that's it.
Now, I'll ask y'all guys this question. Are you happy that we waited till the match was over, or would y'all now, hindsight being 2020, been better off? Do you feel we'd have been better off by taking it out with the teaser ending?
I would like to. I think this one would have been a great teaser ending.
We gotta go!
Yeah, I think that would have been fantastic. We gotta go. This is.
Did Stan slip off into a blue movie coma or something?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's befuddled right now. The end of the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that screwed up everybody. So let's go and do it the old-fashioned way. I'll let Stan come out of his coma. Brian, how can everybody find you on social media?
Which one do I use? SDRCP21.
Don't do it.
That's too late. He's done it. He's already tweeting. So
ladies and gentlemen, the world's changing. The world's going to end. If this election doesn't have everybody befuddled, but Brian is on Twitter, so everybody should just pack their crap and get those little chambers because the world is coming to an end.
Last night was so good, I think I dropped it 1 or 2 tweets per match.
I think you might have.
I mean, I was on point.
Sometimes you need pills for that, but
I was on point. So anyway, SDRCP21 at hotmail.com.
You can email Brian at Hotmail and catch him on Twitter at SDRCP.
Or you can catch him at Wells Fargo.
That's
the telegraph office.
What did I do wrong?
You just gave him your email address instead of your Twitter
I don't
account.
care.
Other ways to connect with Brian are...
So if they don't email me, how are we going to know what they want to hear?
I don't know, because Brian gets the fan mail. We don't get it. So you're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Give me your email. Throw it out there.
cornertocornerradio@gmail.com.
There you go.
I can be followed on Twitter at Stan from Krypton. Or you can follow me as I go to your local convenience store.
Stalkers.
But the problem with Stan's Twitter handle is the fact that every time you try to include him in one, it takes up half the allowed
Yeah, really it does.
There is an update coming to Twitter soon that screen names will not count towards your character.
Oh, thank the Lord. Me putting in Corner to Corner Radio Show, Stan from Krypton, SDRCP21, and then Rob Hefner, I think it is, takes up like half of everything.
For the record, you don't have to include yourself in your own tweet.
I got that I don't have to include myself.
Because it's you tweeting to yourself.
It's me, I don't care.
Sometimes you just have to give yourself love.
I don't care. It's me pushing the product.
Oh, no, Al Foley. Good.
What? Y'all should not get credit for my tweets. That's why y'all two have been dropped from my tweets.
You're right, because you're great.
I need to make room.
You're great.
For my words of wisdom.
Greatest of all time.
I'm pushing the show.
No
regrets. You should be proud of me. No regrets. All right, so that's it. We're good. Everybody's got their contacts in.
We'll see you next week right here on Corner 2.
Wait,
number 2, as the count would say.
2.
Yeah.
We're waiting for our T-shirts.
And there you are, ladies and gentlemen. One more for the bros.
Thanks again.
Too sweetly, bro. In honor of the Bullet Club.
Reigning supreme.
All week long. Omega.
Adam Cole. Adam Page.
Yes.
And then Adam Cole.
Yes. AJ Styles.
The club.
Fowler.
The club won tonight.
Yes.
They won by DQ, but they won.
Yes. Everybody gets a win.
How did that girl come from that?
Everybody gets a win.
Bull.
All right. There it is. We're out here. We got to go. Time's up.
We'll see you next week at 6:05 p.m. The party's over.